Coming up in this video, we step inside Oskar Schindler's famous factory, reflect at Ghetto Heroes Square, wander through Krakow's iconic market square, and dive beneath the surface at Rynek Underground. That was lucky, nearly missed the train. It was platform 1, but there's 2 tracks. That little coffee shop down there sounds like it's having a disco. So yeah, we just literally managed to get on the train with about a minute to spare. Anyway, we are now taking a leisurely walk down to the Oskar Schindler factory, where we've got the guided tour at 10 to 10. Looking forward to it. If you're an art buff, there's the Museum of Contemporary Art in Krakow. Here we are already. I don't think that was even a 5-minute walk from the train station. So we're going to go and get queued up over there and wait for our time.
Wiem, właśnie chcę, tylko muszę znaleźć. Yes, please stay at the side of this wall. Yes, it's like a 3D, the perspective, yes? Yes, come follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, for summer holiday. Summer holiday, simple pictures, nothing unusual. But this is another proof that people, the normal people like we are, they will... Yes, we knew what happened in 1938, what Hitler, what the Nazi did in Austria. Statistics, yes, the relation between different German, Soviet. A number of inhabitants of the city in 1939 is 250,000. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to kindergarten, schools, hospitals, theaters. The best places were just taken by Germans because these new settlers, these new arrivals, they needed this kind of art infrastructure. The easiest was to take to use. This graphic presentation from 1942 show us how many Jewish people live in India.
I can honestly say that was absolutely brilliant. If you come to Krakow, definitely make Schindler's factory one of your visits. If you're going to do it, however, I would seriously suggest that you do it with a tour, or with a tour guide I should say. And the reason I say that is because there's a hell of a lot in there. There's lots of different parts of the exhibition, there's lots of different things, there's lots of different text to read. And with a tour, they actually give the context and the history leading up to the invasion of Poland, and then take you through the whole timeline. I think that is definitely my favourite thing that I've done so far. And just to close that loop, if you will, we're heading from the factory just into the middle of where the main ghetto of Krakow was. It's a place called Ghetto Heroes Square. So I just want to have a quick look at that. And here we are. I'm not sure what all of these chairs represent. If anybody knows, please do let me know in the comments. But it's a far cry of what it was like and what went on here 80 years ago. And that there was the entrance to the ghetto itself. Established in 1941, liquidated in 1943. I find it really crazy that you've got a little art shop one side and then you've got a ice cream shop the other, in what used to be the entrance to a place which was essentially hell on earth. And this is what we've got here these days. Some very nice new modern apartment blocks. Right, okay, it is heading up to lunchtime. We're getting a little bit peckish because we're doing lots of walking again. We're just strolling through Kazimierz as I speak to you now. We're just southeast of the main city centre, so to speak. So we're heading down this long main road here, which will bring us back up to Wawel Castle. And from there we can then head up to the main market square, where there's an absolute ton of bars and restaurants. So here's the thing, in Poland, and certainly in Krakow, there seems to be a hell of a lot of shops that sell copious amounts of baked goods and cakes. So we've just spotted one on the way back up from where the castle was, as we're walking back towards the market square, and Claire has spotted pistachio meringue. Pistachio is her absolute favourite, so she couldn't resist it. And you're not going to believe the size of this thing. She's certainly not going to be able to eat it on her own. So I have volunteered, of course, to help her. I mean, how one person could eat something the size of that, I have actually no idea whatsoever. I don't know if the camera does it justice, to be honest, but that's one big bit of meringue. Better get cracking. I'm such a good husband. I know there's a reason why he married me. Other flavours are available. The meringue was like, the pistachio cream was not so much. That fell right to the bottom of my stomach. I don't know if I can eat anything else for the next hour or so. I need to let that just do what it needs to do. Onwards to the market square we go. Another Polish speciality, Polish bagel, really nice. I couldn't eat a heavy lunch after that cream cake, so this will do. Here we are in the largest market square in Europe. This is almost like the nerve centre of Krakow, certainly of the old town. There are numerous bars, restaurants. There is the Church of the Virgin Mary, and this here is what they call the cloth market, and inside that it's a row, or 2 rows in fact, of stalls, little independent stalls where people sell their wares on a daily basis. But it's very, very, very busy here. Quite interested to have a look through this cloth market, see what kind of things I've got on for sale. Nothing much in there that I'd be interested in, but if you want some trinkets or some souvenirs, it's not a bad place to go and check out. Okay, at this point in time we are in a little bit of a limbo, because we can't do anything else that's going to take up too much time, because we need to get back to the hotel to get the cases, then to go back to the train station to go to the airport. However, underneath where I'm standing here is an exhibition called Rynek. I don't know whether it's Rynek or Rynek, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, Underground. And basically what that is an excavated site which they've turned into a museum, and it is where the original market was. I think it's only going to take us about an hour, so we're going to do that, and then by that point in time we should be good to go. Tickets are purchased, so let's go and have a look. That didn't quite work out as I wanted. I wasn't allowed to film down there. I got a little tiny bit of footage on my phone, and then I got told off by a lady. Did take a few pictures. When they were doing renovation works on the cloth market as it is now, they discovered the old cloth market underneath the ground from about the 12th or 13th century, I think it was. So they closed the whole square down back in the early 2000s and essentially just excavated the whole area. And then they made it a museum in 2006 I think they said. We are now heading back to the hotel because it is nearly time for us to get the train back to the airport. Well, here we are at the airport ready to check in, and that is the end of our trip to Krakow. We've both had a fantastic time. It's such a vibrant city. It's a truly international city as well. I've never seen so many people from so many different nationalities in one place when I've been abroad. And you can probably put that down to a couple of reasons. One is that it's still a reasonably cheap place to come, and you can have a great time. There's lots of bars, there's lots of pubs, there's lots of drinking activities to be had, let's say, but also it's a place of historical significance, certainly from a modern history perspective. Now, what I would usually do at this point is do a summary of the costs involved in the trip. However, because we've done so much and we've done it in such quick succession, I've not had time to track it and compile it. So with that being said, what I've done for this video is leave a free resource down in the description, and if you like that, let me know, because if you do, I'll continue to do it, and if you don't like it, then I won't bother. Which just leaves me to say thank you very much indeed for watching. Do consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed this video. There'll be lots of others like this coming up in the future. I'm now going to go and check in. Thank you very much again. I'll see you all in the next one.